Joe Miller attended elementary school at Harding Elementary in Youngstown, Ohio. He attended the Juilliard School in New York City, where he was trained in the bassoon. He then went to the Institute of Montreal, Canada, on a track scholarship. He was indicted for conspiracy to smuggle performance-enhancing drugs from Ukraine and spent 6 months in the West Virginia penitentiary. He was quickly pardoned when it was discovered he was just innocently traveling with his drug-smuggling coach. His fourth wife left him, and to soothe his soul, he worked as a yoga instructor at the Vortex Yoga Center in Sedona, Arizona.
Joe had this incredible lung capacity and just this super creative imagination, but his hands were always just twitchy, and he was always just muttering to himself, Shakespeare.
I remember this Joe. He was an incredible talent, natural talent.
Joe he was a caring and supportive instructor. His flexibility was shit though, dude. I mean, his IT bands were so tight. And I don't mean that in like a weird sexual sort of way. It was the running. But his legs were like springs, you know? He had these like cheetah-like sprints, and even Kellen couldn't keep up with him some days. It's pretty amazing to watch.
He zip one way, zip this way, like a chicken, head cut off, choop choop, zip zip zip, all over the place. Could not stay in the lane. Oh, drove me crazy.
Inmate Miller? He used to run circles around his cell. Request solitary, just so he could train without distraction. One time, at a shift at the commissary, he melted 2 plates together and made some sort of flying disc.
10 more laps.
And then some days he had this odor, kind of like a fermented flower, you know what I mean? Like a little kombucha-ish, a little namaste. I don't know. You couldn't get that close to him those days. But that's Joe.
Joey, he was great. Great hands. He had this tick with his wrist. But he's gone now. It's just Jade and I. Ooh, have you seen his new wife? Yikes.
Joe was great. You know, he used to have this little thing where he'd flick his little hand, like he wanted to throw something all the time. And that was nice, but what did he do? He had his bassoon and his booze and all this wonderful stuff. You know, I don't know what happened. I woke up one morning, he was gone. I don't know. I heard something about maybe he started a construction company in Ukraine. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But he was wonderful. Here's to Joe.
This Joe, he could have been the greatest. So great, the best. Oh, so sad. So sad. 100 laps. 100 laps.
Of sound mind and body, he was recruited by pARCHd, fulfilling a lifelong dream of being a club ultimate frisbee player. He has always embraced life and its varied experiences. A common thread was an ever-present underlying consciousness of the sport of ultimate frisbee, and a weakness for imbibing in strong liquor, and Batman.